Hello and welcome back to Frostpunk, where we have a deadline looming. Yes, we do. It's just the end of the shift. There we go. In 2 hours and 30-ish minutes, we'll have... No, it's less than that. You can't read it. It's going really fast. We've got a few explorers heading to a mountain lake, so we'll be able to see what that is all about. I don't know yet. It's possibly more food. Hopefully more food. We're getting into this, aren't we? Straight away. No, straight into it. We've got labour or administration. I don't know how far we are with labour. Really, I feel like we're about where we should be. This interests me quite a bit, the dispensary. We're not really struggling with gravely ill yet. However, having that as an option will probably be nice. What we could do is perhaps take a look at the administration and see if there's anything more beneficial and immediate. Cocaine pills, I don't think that's a good idea, really. I don't know, it was back in the day. Low risk of death by overdose. Use cocaine pills in the cookhouse to increase motivation. See, we're not struggling with motivation at the moment, so I believe that would be a bit excessive. It's probably something you use, though, so it could be there for emergencies. We certainly don't want to lose out on our 30% production bonus, that's for sure. Extra rations for the ill. Now, food is something we've got on top of, so we could possibly make sure that the medical tents stay empty. That's a good idea. Care house we don't really need at the moment, as we have no one that would make use of that. And that would be the gravely ill again. Now, what do we have up here? This one we haven't really dealt with. This tree going up here, this branch, where we deal with bodies, because we've not had a death yet. Fortunately, I'm sure that will change given the dangers involved of constructing our shaft, which we've got to get on with. So we've got a cemetery or reparation of bodies. I would probably lean towards that one with a morgue. I'm going to say we go with this one and keep on top of the health situation. Yes, absolutely. That way we can use this if required. It's got a 1-day cooldown and it only takes 10 food rations, which we've got plenty of at the moment. However, let's do this. However,
new rules in effect.
We are going to have to still get some more people. We do have a couple of homeless. However, we have a tent or a shack of some sort being built just there. So that will be rectified. All of our buildings are currently off. We are lacking in people to man those. So there's nothing we can do there. It might be a case of fast forwarding time for now. Is there anything we could build while we wait? Maybe another storehouse or something. What are we doing as far as technology? Well, we're going to unlock our 3rd tier, aren't we? We're almost done with that. By the time they get back, they shouldn't be hanging around with 3, what are they called? 3 of these workshops. There we go. 3 workshops dealing with that. There we go. We've got the mountain lake. The stream starts here from a crystal clear mountain lake. Explore. A good fishing spot. Even from the shore, we can see shoals. Oh dear, come on. Even from the shore, we can see shoals of fish roaming the lake. I guess. We could stay here for a few days and catch them. I see. Do we want to do that? Yes we do. We want to get ahead on food. Why not? It's not like it's... How many maximum do we have? Did it say? I just went and clicked on it. Oh no. Is that an infinite supply? It doesn't seem to have a limit, does it? Every day. 80 food. With no limits, because I'm pretty sure This one had a limit? No. Might need to think about expanding our team and having someone going out and exploring. Because I would like the food to come in. I know we're not in an... Well, we don't have an issue at the moment. However, if we're going to be bringing more people in, which we need to see about here, we are short on steam cores as well. And we're going to need those for some of our future buildings up here. So we want to get those in quick. I say we wait till we've got a limit of 30. That way we can use 20 for our steam core. There, and then, and there we go. And then another, there'll be 5 of these guys, wouldn't it? Yeah. And there we go. Order that shipment, we'll get another steam core in. That should sort us out there. Our food does go down quite rapidly, but as it says, we have rations with our current population for about 3 days. And it's night time. That's just going to keep going down. Should we fast forward? Why not? There's nothing we can do at the moment. We have things happening. We are going to get 160 raw food every day. It's almost the start of the shift, which will be good as we can begin... Oh, here we go. As we can begin a new research project. Oh dear. Harbingers of doom, indeed. People across the whole camp leap to their feet. Awakened by the sound. Is this the owl that we couldn't deal with? Okay, so this is the owl. Dozens of huge birds are circling over the construction site. The owls are back, moan terrified workers. It's a sign. It's not a sign. No, it's not a sign. We shouldn't be here. We're doomed. We have to be here. Come on, guys. Pull it together. After a while, the birds disappear above the base. See, there's your sign. They've gone. Leaving our people severely shaken. Motivation will fall even more each morning. Oh, and then there's a word there. Yeah. F the owls. It's just an owl. Come on. There's nothing wrong with owls. Not that wrong anyway. Anyway, we're going to start working soon. F the owls. Indeed. Right, let's just get some stuff done. We're almost done with our research. There's see the health issue? We've got 5 currently being treated and 4 that are waiting to be treated. How long do they have to wait? Well, they're going to be done before the end of the day. Treated, done, finished. We could do this. I'm going to say let's do that. And then that will speed that up a little bit, at the very least. And we get a new research project, which we're going to have to choose carefully. I'm feeling we're lacking a little bit at the moment with our resource gathering away from food. 2 steam cores to upgrade the steam reloading stations, but it would unlock this gathering optimization, and we'd have to go that way. Do we have anything cheaper that we might have missed? I mean, there's the medical post upgrade, which would improve those without having to use food rations. There's our additional foragers again. Yes, that was the thing, wasn't it? Can we afford it? We can. We have to be careful because we're going to need steel for our shaft construction later on, as we saw. How are we doing on that? We should check on it. 76% through. We are 11 hours ahead of schedule. However, we can't throw any more workers on it yet. What I'm really hoping is we can reallocate the workers here and shift them into these buildings again, so that we can begin this section from as soon as this is done. That's what I'm really hoping. However, if they have to stay in the shaft for future upgrades, we've got a problem. So fingers crossed. We've got worse issues with our toxic gas levels. We still don't have any way to turn on the ventilation, as it takes coal to run. Perfect. Yeah. So this is going to be absolutely nightmare to work in, which is a good job we took that law. And we can take another. Anything else we can do with no, with this we can't. There's the bathhouse. Is this another one that takes coal? Yes, it requires 3 coal an hour. We're not ready for that, and we'd have to build it and turn it on. Dual motivation shouldn't be a problem, he says. Do we go with this and build a morgue? It's a bit of a pessimistic approach. Build a morgue in front of everybody when no one's dying yet. I do say yet. But how is that gonna make them feel? Why is he building a morgue? What's gonna happen? Oh, I don't know. I don't think they think of it like that. We'll have to... Do we have to build it? You will have to build the morgue. How much is it to build the morgue? 10 wood? Well, do you know what? Let's do it. Let's have it in there. And then we'll build the morgue and stick it up out the way somewhere. Let's do it. It's only 10 wood. We've got absolutely loads of wood. It's huge. Is that the morgue? Well, I mean, I guess we're going to have to destroy some trees. We could have it over this way, so that everybody working at the docks gets to walk past the morgue on the way home. Ooh. You know what? Put it up here, out the way. I don't like destroying trees. I feel like that could come back and bite me. Well, you've done it now, so it's in. Yeah, they'll build that. How are we doing on this? When's our ship coming in? 9 hours, so unfortunately we won't meet the shift. But we are 18 hours ahead of schedule now. Brilliant. Brilliant, guys. Right. Nothing we can do. We're getting food in. We get even more rations in. Soon we possibly could look at something in here on the resources side to increase resource depot upgrade. There we go. What would that do? That would give us 50% more storage in the baby depots, and then we could unlock the large depot, resource depot. So they hold quite a bit more. We do have 2. We have one holding wood, and we have one holding food rations. Good times. Right, yes, we'll upgrade that next. We are ploughing through... what? No, what's going on? What's going on? That can't be good. That can't be good. Okay. You just like to throw them at me, don't you? Sir, an explosion in the generator's foundations caused a tunnel collapse, trapping several workers. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Unfortunately, we can't send a rescue team since we don't have one. Wonderful. I didn't know that was a thing. Due to low priority given to the workplace safety in the shaft, the crews working there lack adequate training. Ooh, is this a... Oh dear. Is this because of the level of the workplace, the shaft? It was looking dire, wasn't it? Because the toxic gases had increased. So an explosion was probably inevitable. Blow up the cave in. Right, well, how do we have rescue teams? Due to low... right, so if our safety level was higher, we'd have a rescue team. Gotcha. Well, live and learn. The trapped workers will live. Construction progress will be set back by 40%. Oh, days. We're only like 70% in? Keep working. The trapped workers will die. Well, no, we can't do... Oh, this is a tough one. We can't afford to do that. That's gonna set us back even further. I don't know how many people we're gonna loot. I love the way I'm just discussing this as though they're numbers. They're people. Blow up the cave. Right, doing it. Oh, discontent has just gone miserable, although that should fall. We are dealing with these guys. This is because of this. The base safety level, yeah, we've got a problem. How much has that set us back? I'm a little worried. Oh dear, yep. Now we're going to be behind, aren't we? Oh dear, 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 dear. Choices were bad. Choices were bad. We've got a problem. We've got a problem. Ah. Nuggets. Well, yeah. Maybe we should have just killed them. It's not a... This game is... I'm telling you, it's brutal. Absolutely brutal. Well, we got a morgue. Could have done. It's not how that does, is it? It's fine. It's fine. We'll deal with it. We'll get some more workers soon. Oh, no. Will we? Sir, people at the construction site stopped working. A worker climbs an overturned wheelbarrow and shouts to his fellows, "We saved our friends, sure, this time. But as long as the deadline is more important than us, each catastrophe will keep happening. Who's going to slave now to repair the damage? And how many of us won't make it home in one piece? We need to do something. Resolve the strike." Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We can't do anything with Book of Laws. How long have we got? 1 day, 23 hours. Negotiate the end of the strike with the workers. How do we do that? Motivation rises. Brilliant. That's not a problem, is it? We can build another one of those. These are on strike. How do we negotiate? Here. Cool down. You will start the negotiations with workers and try to resolve the strike peacefully. I think the only thing for us to do now is try and get this working 24 hours. What's up with these? We don't have a research goal. Right. Better working conditions. You will have to raise workplace safety above dangerous. That's the problem, isn't it? It's above danger. We've got to get it above dangerous. Short shift. You will have 3 days to pass the short shift law. Try to appease them with extra food rations. We have that. We are doing well with food. I do want to do this regardless, but we have this going for us. Let's see if they'll accept that. Strike resolved. Okay. Discontent falls. Well, okay. Oh, who should we lean on? The first strike is over, but it won't be the last. We need to address the labour issues if we are to... Yeah, that's what I said. I said that. If we are to finish the generator on schedule. Workers would like to be given a voice and be involved in decisions, while engineers promise you results if you rely on their proven expertise. Will you empower the workers and establish the labour union, or strengthen the engineers' role and build the factory inspectorate? Well, I don't know what either of them do. You've got to be power to the workers, right? Because that's our main driving force. But, I mean, the engineers, yes, they will bring their expertise, but these guys over here are the ones that are down there. Labour union. We would have to build one. New labour laws. What will this give us? You'll have to build the inspectorate. New labour laws will favour engineers. I'm going to do it. Power to the workers.
Rules and regulations have changed.
Now we're going to build a labour union. New shift building. Labour union. New ability. Food for workers. Labour union. Every use will lower the strike risk by 2. So now we've got a new risk to consider. Labour union. Oh my days. Well, discontent has fallen. Let's get some research underway. We're in a iffy place now, aren't we? Do we want to do this? Yes, do it. It shouldn't take long, should it, with our triple the workforce at the workshops. Well, we've got to build this. It'll take 50 wood and 25 steel, which we have. And it can go anywhere. Well, this looks like a place for it, doesn't it? Out here. Absolutely. Right, we're putting it in. It's an absolutely monstrous building. Our shift has just finished, fortunately. So we can deal with it. I just realised I've gone ahead and got another forager's quarters, but would need another 15 workers that we just don't have. You're not thinking, Grand. You're not thinking. You're panicking a little bit. And I'm not surprised, because now we're all sorts of behind on schedule. We can do the shift, the triple shift, but where would we pull people from? We're using everything. Come on, man. Pull it together. What we really need is when... Not that one. This one. When these get in, we've got to go more and more people. We have to. We've got absolutely no choice. So that we can double shift this and catch up. That's our plan. That has got to be our plan. Yeah, there we go. Motivation rises. That'll help. Do you need... You don't need to be manned. Yes, we've got to sort out the working conditions. How can we do that? How on earth can we do that? We've got this on already. This needs to be turned on, which means we're going to need workers in here. I've messed up. I should have been getting more workers in. Was it even possible? It's tight, isn't it? We're going to struggle. Right, we have 5 more workers. That's not going to help us, though. It really is not. Do we need to man this? No, that's something. Right, get the workers in here. We're going to need them. There we go. There we go. That's something. Oh, can we start this? Right, get going. Get going. I know it's only 2 people, but it's coal. It's coal. Then we're going to need to get more workers in. We can only get 10 so far. If we wait till that hits 15, we've got to get coal underway. Which will mean, in turn, we're going to need... Does this fall? Toxic gases... Right, it's going to fall tomorrow, which is, in turn, going to drop the... Not that one. This one down... At least not deadly. Strike resolved. So that's the strike risk there. When does this fall? It'll fall tomorrow. So at the start of the shift, I hope so. We can turn this on. That's what we've got to do. Figure out a way to turn that on, Mr. T. Right, fast forward. Can't do anything. Our hands are tied. Oh, look at the state of this. That escalated quickly, didn't it? Overconfidence. That's what that was. Oh, and we can't use that yet. We could possibly... Oh, we've only got 1 engineer. I'm going to say we could possibly pull in some more engineers. We have engineers. Do we risk shutting the public house down? I mean, that's an option. It'll give us 10 workers. We could do it temporarily. It depends how much motivation will fall, really. We have the church, where we could give 20 food rations and increase the motivation to counteract this issue that we've got going on. That's an idea. And then we could switch this to a... Would need 75 in there. 24 hours, right? Let's do it. I'm going to close this down. We're going to get rid of these. We're going to put them in there. 19 hours. Will that help us? About a day behind schedule? Absolutely not. Wonderful. Oh, I'm worried. I'm worried. And what's the situation? It hasn't dropped yet, has it? No. It hasn't dropped. Coal. We can't do coal. Is this at 30 yet? Yes. Right. Maximum. Let's get 15 more workers. Order. They'll be here in a day. So tomorrow morning, just in time for the shift. What do you reckon, guys? It's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good at all. We need that toxicity to drop dramatically. Is this a good idea? I don't know. I could pull them off there. Do we need people working here? No. Apparently not. I guess anybody can work on there. Discontent raises global strike risk by 1. Dangerous. Yes. Yeah, we've got a problem. Oh, look at the motivation falling now that we've shut down the House of Disease. Pleasure. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, we can counteract that. We've got the... Yes, we do have the food rations. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Right. Everybody stay calm. You've got this. Don't go. Got plenty of wood. There's a bonus. That's taken longer than I thought for three workshops, all running at 130% efficiency, and all we're doing is researching a baby one. Well, I guess it's tier 1. Well, we could upgrade the docks. What will that do? It doesn't take a steam core or anything. We do have a steam core spare. We've got to do this. Perhaps this will only improve that building. Various modifications will improve workplace safety at the profiles manufacturer. Yeah, that's not going to help. We could go with this. Installing lightweight protective structures across the workplace will temporarily reduce the number of injuries caused by falls and blunt trauma. Each use will improve workplace safety by 1 level for 24 hours at the cost of 6 structural profiles. That might do it. That might do it. What do we have here? Additional ventilation and reduces the coal use, but we can't even turn it on. Allows us to supercharge the steam exchangers. Yeah, this is the one that we can advance the work progress by 10%. But safety's a concern, isn't it, for us? We'll go with that one next. We can start that very soon. I mean, I'd love to make one of these 24 hours, to be fair. Just continue that research. But again, we're going to need what? Oh, that doesn't quite go. We're going to need 7.5 people. Is that a child? That's not how that works, is it? There we go. We've researched that. Should we do this or this? This is a concern for us. We're going to need to man the things that build that. Do you know what? Do it. Do it. We've got a while to sort ourselves out. We get more people tomorrow. We're going to be building this 24 hours a day. Is there anywhere we can take people away from their job? I guess we could do that. This hasn't dropped yet. Oh dear. Do you know what? Get off there. Get on there. This is priority. There we go. We'll throw more people into the danger zone. We can use it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Guys, today has been a bit stressful. It's been a bit of a mess, hasn't it? Everything happened. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn that off. We can't do anything with you just yet. We're not getting rid of food. We're absolutely not. I want to keep on top of that. There are a lot of things that we can do to boost, say, motivation and healing in our medical tent there. So yes, absolutely, we're not doing that. We do have a ship full of people. We have more food coming in. Food isn't going to help if everybody's dead down this shaft, though, is it?
Time to rest.
Oh, it's the end. But we've done this. That timing, guys, was brilliant. Optimized. It only takes 4. Do it. Let's start. Go, 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 go. It's this building, isn't it? Yeah, where we can make structural profiles. We'd need to get people in there. Currently, it's dangerous because of this. This was supposed to fall. Oh, I don't know. Surely it's going to fall soon. Maybe when it said tomorrow, it was early morning, though, wasn't it? So it might not mean until this hits midnight. And we're behind. We're way behind schedule. Really? Guys, what a perfect way to end this. Yes, I'm going to call it there. We are 2 hours behind schedule. We were a day behind schedule. Good night. So, I mean, I've had to shuffle our workforce around. But boy, does that make me happy. 2 hours behind schedule is quite a lot better than a day. Yes, we're going to pause it, as things could go wrong within that time I'm saying goodbye. Alright guys, that's been it. That was a challenging 30 minutes. Goodness me. They threw everything they possibly could at us. We had an explosion, that was pleasant. we did save the workers at the cost of 40% production on the shaft. We have ways around that in the future. I have a feeling we're going to be down that shaft again for different reasons once we've built it. Given what our list says here, this build the foundations. I would imagine we've got to get these prepared and then go back down the shaft and reassign workers. Is there a glimmer of hope? Yes, there is. Yes, there is, because we've got this to a point where I'm looking at the health situation though. We can maybe deal with that, and we've got more workers on the way tomorrow. If we can get this powered up, and we can start 24-hour shifting some of these to keep the research going, at least in one of them, there's light at the end of the tunnel, or the shaft, as it were. So, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, take care.